choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. Love, I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing love today. Joy, I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of joy right now, singing I'm choosing joy today. Heaven, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. We're going to do some opening up. Yeah. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One. We are opening up in sweet surrender, luminous love light of the One. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the One.
Grand Rising, Ahava Center for Spiritual Living. Ahava is the Hebrew word for love. And we gather together every Sunday, even on days we might not want to get out of bed, to remember that love is always the answer. That is right. I am Reverend Rainbow, so grateful to serve as your spiritual director and to welcome you here this Sunday. We are a conscious community, committed to curiosity, so that we may provide a loving space to be reminded of the truth of who we are. I just want to break that down a minute. Committed to curiosity. So that means that even when things challenge our beliefs, shake our faith, or in moments where we feel like we are right and have been wronged, we embrace something bigger from within, which is the willingness to be curious and to look at things from a perspective that perhaps we are not seeing in this moment. We get curious to what is occurring and what is stirring in the kind of undercurrent, the subconscious or the collective consciousness, so that we may provide a loving space to be reminded of the truth of who we are. So when we say all are welcome here, that's what we mean. We get curious so that we can see the divine and the beloved in each person who walks through this door, And that's how we create a loving space, to be reminded of the truth of who we are, the truth that is that eternal essence, the one life, the love that is living in, as, and through all of life. So I'm so grateful that you are all here today and chose to show up in community for the love and the support and to see and be seen today, yes? And if you're joining us online, thank you for being a part of our global virtual community. Make sure to like and subscribe, share, post, interact, all that good stuff. You have Atticus online with you today. Say hello in the chat. Let's thank Atticus. And we got Jean on camera. Yes. Thank you, thank you. And if you are joining us for the first time, either in person or online, we would love to acknowledge you and let you know that your presence here makes a difference. So anyone here for the first time? Just raise your hand. Welcome. Hi, welcome. Give her some love. And we have a core council member, one of our board members, that's going to give you a little info packet so we can find out more about you, and you can find out more about us, yes, and here too as well. We'll get one going here. And if you're joining us online for the first time, let us know, and we'll send you some virtual flowers and welcome as well, and ways to get connected. We are so grateful for the many hearts and hands that come together to create this beloved community. So I want to acknowledge, first, let's give some love to our Ahava musicians, yes? We've got Mike on guitar and Belle on keys. Our featured vocalist today is Margot Buchanan. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. And we acknowledged Atticus on live stream, and they are doing double duty and also running sound. So thank you, Atticus, for your many talents. Yes, put those headphones on. And Jean on camera. Thank you, Jean. And we have Amy Sue Rector with our youth today, and also just acknowledging all the many people behind the scenes throughout the week who serve and give of their time and talent. Another special announcement before we move forward, just want to take a moment to congratulate newly elected Adam Moore, yes, state representative of the 45th district, yes, so congrats, Adam, yes, yes. All right, now is the time in service where we get to acknowledge that we are one. And in such, we are all a reflection of one another. So I invite you to place your hands over your heart and to turn to someone perhaps and say, thank you for being a reflection of me. Yes. And we have an amazing vision and purpose here, so I invite you to repeat after me. We are an inclusive community. Committed to global transformation through personal evolution. And our purpose, let's do this one together. Are you ready? Wake up, step up, and make a difference. That's right. Today's affirmation I will read and then invite you to affirm with me. I stand in my source of power as a presence for, I think that's supposed to be good, but God and good. You can choose your own adventure. God, good. It's synonymous. All right, here we go. I stand in my source of power as a presence for good in God and spirit and life and love and all that I am. And so it is, yes. Okay. So we will now take a deep breath as we acknowledge those who have come before, inviting in the heartbeat of Mother Earth as we acknowledge our ancestors and the stewards of this land. In the warm embrace of this sacred land, our hearts overflow with deep love and gratitude to this land's ancestral guardians, the Yochi, Osage, Cherokee, Shawnee, Hopewell, and Adena nations. It is crucial to recognize that despite the challenges of forced removal, the enduring spirits of the Yochi, Osage, Cherokee, and Shawnee nations have woven resilience and cultural richness into the very fabric of this landscape. The Hopewell and Adena, whose timeline on this land predates the aforementioned nations, were not relocated. Their stories add a touch of warmth and continuity to the unfolding narrative of this sacred land's shared history. Their enduring love and wisdom have cradled this land through the ebb and flow of time, weaving a beautiful tapestry of resilience and connection. By acknowledging these stories, we celebrate the strength, adaptability, and unique contributions of each community to the vibrant mosaic of our shared heritage. We pledge to be attentive listeners, amplifiers of Indigenous voices, and perpetual learners about the rich diversity of Indigenous cultures, histories, and contemporary challenges. Taking another deep breath. As we move into our centering song, and our opening blessing this morning will be led by our practitioner, Nancy Eisen.
Sing with me, please. I am remembering who I am. 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 I am remembering. I am remembering. I am remembering.
Let us not only remember who we are, but who our Creator is. The prime creative source, Father, Mother, God, Great Spirit, whatever you call it, it doesn't matter. There is only one. That one is power and freedom and love. Love at the foundation of everything. Love is the impetus for the world we see. Love created us like itself. Love gave us that creative power too. We are that very power. We are that light. We are that love. Let us not forget that. Let us know who we are in truth. And there is but one law, and that is, I make my world. I make my world. Whatever I think becomes, so be mindful of what you think, because your behind follows your mind. And you will see what you think about. So please, think about love, think about peace, think about power, your own sovereignty. And we are so blessed to have this place called Ahava Center for Spiritual Living, where we can come and know this and affirm it for each other and bless each other just with the love that we are. We don't need any special title. We don't need any special license. We are love. Let us remember this. Let us be this for each other. I simply let it be by saying, and so it is.
So it is. Let's sing it a couple more times. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am.
David will be sharing our reading.
All right. Once again, from Dick Not Han. I think I got him the last time, didn't I? Oh. He's a favorite. He is indeed. Okay, this is from The Art of Power. This is called The Power of Diligence. There are 4 aspects of diligence. The first is that when negative emotions haven't manifested in your mind, you don't give them a chance to manifest. The second aspect of diligence is calming and replacing negative seeds that do manifest in your conscious mind. When a negative seed is triggered, the seed of despair, the seed of anger, the seed of violence, you need to know how to help it stop manifesting and return to its original form as a seed. There are many ways to calm negative energy without suppressing or fighting it. You recognize it, you smile to it, and you invite something nicer to come up and replace it. You read some inspiring words. You listen to a piece of beautiful music. You go somewhere in nature, or you do some walking meditation. The third aspect of diligence is to always invite good seeds to manifest. You know that you have a seed of love, a seed of forgiveness, a seed of joy, of peace, of happiness. Learn ways to touch them and help them manifest. If you live in a good environment where you are supported by a loving, healthy community, you have plenty of opportunities to help these positive seeds manifest. The seeds of awakening, understanding, and compassion are always in us. They are a part of our inherent nature. The question is how to help these seeds manifest. Organize your life in such a way that the good seeds in you can be touched several times a day, so they can manifest on the level of mind consciousness. The fourth aspect of diligence is trying to keep a good mental formation as long as possible. When you use your skillfulness in these practices to create mindfulness, this is called true diligence. True diligence can bring a lot of joy, a lot of happiness to you and your loved ones. People with the energy of diligence are extraordinarily powerful. They can transform themselves. They can help transform a community, the environment, and the world. Thank you. Oops.
Staring at the cracks in the ceiling, trying to find my way to my dreams and wondering if I'm ever gonna get there. Seems so close I could reach out and take it. Then I worry I might not make it, but I can't get caught up. I gotta feel my fear and do it anyway. No more waiting, no more hesitating, no map to show me the right right way to go. No satellite, no well-paved road. My future destination is unknown. I'll find my way in the dark, by the stars in the night, by the song in my heart. I gotta be alright. Open-hearted, living life uncharted. I may not know just where I'm going, but every day I'll learn by not knowing. I won't take advice from unhappy people. That's my only rule. They say I should be realistic. I just think that they're pessimistic, and even if it makes me a misfit, I gotta go my own way. So no more waiting, no more hesitating, no map to show me the right way to go, no satellite, no well-paved road. My future destination is unknown. I'll find my way in the dark, by the stars in the night, by the song in my heart. I'm gonna be alright. Open-hearted, living life uncharted. I gotta learn to trust my instincts and not try to overthink it. Even flowers know how to bloom. No map to show me the right way to go, no satellite, no well-paved road. My future destination is unknown. I'll find my way in the dark, by the stars in the night, by the song in my heart. I'm gonna be alright. Open-hearted, living life uncharted. Open-hearted, living life uncharted.
Margot, yes. Let's take a collective deep breath. A few weeks ago, I invited us into a practice of chanting Om. And I'd love to start with that today. It'd be helpful for me, at least. Right? So Om is that original vibration of creation. And when we collectively add our voice to that vibration, it helps us resonate with that place of wholeness. So I invite you, if you feel called to follow along with me, we'll do 3 Oms. So what I know is there is a one life, one divine presence that is love, that is wholeness, that is peace, that is expressing in, as, and through all life, all things, now and forevermore. So this is the place. This is the consciousness from which we begin today. So to be honest, y'all, it's one of those weeks where you kind of have to throw out the nicely curated outline of the topic, of the theme, and these are my notes today. And what that means is that you get to create and participate with this today. And that I am here as a vessel, as a steward of the energy of the collective, to speak to that which is in the room in a way that allows us to be seen, feel comforted, and be reminded of the truth of who we are. Yes? Our theme this month, rightly so, is power to the people. And what we know is that power, as we discussed last week, lives within. So today's topic is our personal power. And I want to start first by acknowledging the many feelings that may be present. I've been hearing from many of you and seen things as people have posted on social media and other public platforms. There is a deep despair and sadness that a lot of people are feeling. There is, I've heard from some, loss of hope in humanity and perhaps our faith being a little shaken. And from others, there's a sense of hope and justification, perhaps. Some are feeling seen when maybe they've never felt seen before by people in power. Some may be feeling a mix, a range, or even just an apathy or a numbness. I know I'm moving through and allowing space for those many feelings. And as the reading by Thich Nhat Hanh suggested, I am remaining mindful and not letting the feelings and the energy of the collective dictate my personal experience. I am remaining mindful and aware of the sadness and looking for ways to consciously move that energy through my body, through connecting with community, through self-care, massage, baths, hiking, all these things I've done this week, y'all. I'm like pulling out the toolbox for all the tools. And there are also moments of joy. Yesterday, we had the opportunity to gather in this room for what we call an ecstatic dance. And that was the journey we took as well. There were moments of sadness. There was moments of rage being expressed, being freed. There was moments of ecstasy and love. And then there was playful moments, right? And joy. All of that is the beautiful gift that we have been given as humanity, yes? So, what keeps coming to me is this is our opportunity to not just theorize. Is that the word? Is that a word? Not, just intellectually understand this idea of oneness, but to put it in practice. This is the opportunity to not just talk about the love that lives within and the power that we have to express and create our reality, but to practice it in the face of any seeming obstacle. To practice it in the face of the chaos, the confusion, the upset, the unknown, the divisiveness in our society, and to be called to something greater. So we feel our feelings, and we don't let them become a mood, right? You may notice you're in a mood if you are distancing yourself, not feeling like reaching out, not going about your daily activities and staying in bed for a number of days, right? Yes, we give ourselves space to do that as feelings come up, as we are grieving whatever we may be grieving, feeling whatever we may be feeling. And when we move that energy through, when we give ourselves permission to be human and express what's on our heart, the sadness, the anger, the joy, all of it, then we get to continue to dance in this world in a way that is an expression of the divine and an expression of aliveness, and not letting anything outside of ourselves dictate our experience. Do you see the both and in that? Do you hear, I hope, the subtle nuance, right? Because I will say, have really been in the experiment this week of practicing feeling the sadness, hearing the stories of many people in various communities that I am a part of that are feeling afraid and scared, isolated, all of that. Acknowledging that, holding space for that, and coming back to the spiritual truth that consciousness is always growing and expanding, and therefore we cannot devolve, right? So there must be something greater at work that we can't see. Another thing we often say is that in order to heal, we must reveal. So if we were to look at that, not on just a personal level, we talk often about being willing to look at our hidden beliefs. What are those beliefs and doubt and unworthiness, those things that maybe hold us back in our subconscious mind from experiencing the greatness and the power and the love and the joy and the beauty that we are in this world? We have to be willing to look at those places, that shadow, those beliefs, bring it to the surface, acknowledge it, smile at it, as Thich Nhat Hanh said, and then release it into the nothingness from which it came and stand in our power and truth. So the collective in the United States of America has the opportunity right now to see some things that are rising to the surface that perhaps some people either were unwilling to look at or just based on our life situation didn't realize were there. But if you just look at facts, right, what occurred this week is that the majority of those who voted elected someone who stands for racism, homophobia, separation, power over, and I'm not talking about policy or politics. I'm talking about these are facts that you can look at, you know. So maybe there's an opportunity of looking at that shadow self of our country in a way that we haven't quite yet, and make amends by first taking ownership of that, taking ownership of the roots of our country from which it was created in order for healing to occur. Acknowledging, seeing what is being seen to us. And then do we stay there? No. We then begin to invest in those seeds of healing, knowing that only love can heal. So the vibration of love is greater than any vibration of any ism in our world. In fact, I would say the root of all isms is fear, right? Fear of the unknown, fear of losing power or control or status, or fear of the other. And so what I'm starting to see some is even within those who say they stand for kindness and love and oneness and unity, there's division. There's judgment and there's blame. And I'm here to say there's no right or wrong way to walk this path, y'all. Please don't look at me and put me on a pedestal, right? We are all showing up the best we can, I hope, aware of when we stumble, aware of when we fall, and making a new choice. One of the main tenets in this teaching of the science of mind is that we are always at choice, and that we get to create our experience by the energy and the thoughts and beliefs that we focus on so that they can rise to the surface. Love will prevail. What if we were to see that nothing is wrong here? And that doesn't mean there's nothing to transform. It's just when we say things are wrong, we are othering, and we are giving away our power. When we think we are right, we are othering, and we are giving away our power. When we think that there is one way, one political party who will save us, we are giving away our power. This is the opportunity to remember that we are sovereign beings. I invite you now to say with me, I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I have agency. I have agency. I am empowered. I am empowered. I know who I am. So what if everything is unfolding perfectly? And we have the opportunity now to stand in the truth and our power and to let love prevail. there's nuance to this. So just to be clear, I'm not saying when a friend comes to you in an emotional state of fear because they think their rights are now being taken away. When someone comes to you in a place of, sometimes I don't have words, y'all, but you know what I mean. Right? Pause, breathe, open your heart, ask love to lead the way. Acknowledge, yeah, I see you. I may not understand or know your experience because your life is different than mine, but I imagine that's a lot to think about. Right? So we can still be kind. We can still express empathy. It may or may not be appropriate in that moment to say something about peace and love prevailing, but you can say it in your heart. You can do that silent prayer. You can see the power and the beloved in the person in front of you as they're expressing whatever they are needing to express. Self-realization, again, is another concept we talk about often. And in order to be self-realized, we must be really willing to realize ourselves in any moment, in each moment. So we are called now to the tasks of living in the moment by moment, this mindfulness practice, checking in with ourselves, checking in with our friends. How you doing today? How are you doing right now? What do you need? Ask yourself, how you doing today, Rainbow? Ooh, yeah, I feel an energy swirling here and kind of a tightness in my throat. Okay. What do I need to do? What do I need to express? Right? Something needs to be moved. Listen to the body as the guide. What am I thinking about? What am I believing today? I noticed last night I was reading some stories about some things that seemed really scary and sad. I noticed that I'm feeling for my friend who is feeling scared. Breathe. And then water the seeds of love and possibility that live in the depths of our being and our soul, because it is the truth of who we are. Yes, and I know that the infinite source of life itself lives in me. And I have this opportunity right now to choose love, to show up in this moment and to look for something to find beauty in. And to allow then that vibration of beauty, of joy, of gratitude to fill my heart. And then see how I want to move my body or what I am led or called to do. Is there someone to reach out to? Am I in a place of offering support for others, or am I in a place where I just need to go in the woods for a few hours alone? It's all okay, y'all. Wherever you find yourself, it's okay. And if you discover that you are starting to move into the mood of despair and depression, more than just the feeling of the grief and the sadness coming through, I invite you to reach out, show up, turn to a friend, a practitioner, someone in this community. Let your need be known, you know. Call a friend and be like, I just need a hug. I just need a place just to be. I don't want to talk about things. Wherever you may be, This is the opportunity. This is what we mean by personal power, to first have the self-awareness and the self-realization of what you're feeling and what you need in that moment, and then to ask for it. What greater power is that? If we sit in the depths of our own despair and keep telling ourselves the stories that we're hearing and making the meaning of this and that and the other mean something bad, wrong, and horrible, that is what we are going to continue to perpetuate. And again, that is how we give away our power. But when we listen and acknowledge and ask for what we need, even when it feels hard, we have the opportunity to shift. Wherever you may be today, it is perfect. You are loved because you are love. There is no thing, no person, no situation outside of myself that can dictate my experience. I am always at choice, right? This is coming. Divided, we fall, right? United is how we rise. We rise together by building each other up, by being that place of love and kindness and support, by reminding each other of the truth, holding each other when we can't remember the truth, turning to someone who can, and keep putting one foot in front of the other, one moment at a time. Listening to that inner guidance, that wisdom of peace, of possibility. And remember that you're never alone. We have each other, and Spirit's always got our back. Yes? All right. I hope that was somewhat helpful. And if not, at least being together in this room, I know is helpful because we have each other. All I can do is speak from my heart. And I invite you to continue this dance with me of self-awareness, asking what is mine to do in each moment. Okay, let's pray. Taking a breath. Let's practice now, right? Notice in your body if there's any tension. Ooh, mine definitely lives right here. Just be willing to place your awareness there. See if moving a little bit feels good. If you feel energy stuck in somewhere, just place your love and attention on that place in your body. Maybe even putting your hands there. Being that catalyst for love and healing energy to move through you, to you, as you. This is how we practice awareness. Taking a moment to pause, to breathe, to notice the physical sensations, and then inquire a little deeper. Is that tightness in my throat a manifestation of a feeling? Is there something that I'm wanting to express or say? I invite in curiosity. I affirm to myself that it is safe to feel and express my feelings. The opposite of depression is not joy and happiness. The opposite of depression is expression. We no longer depress our energy. We are here to express the divine energy, that pulse of love and life. And we all get to express this thing called life in our own unique way. And how beautiful is that? I am so grateful that we live in a world with so many unique ways to express, with so many unique physical expressions, with so many unique opinions and beliefs and cultures and religions. We live in a world of multiplicity, where the one gets to know itself more fully through the all. So I take a breath this day, so grateful to acknowledge the one life that is love, that is wholeness, that is peace, that is freedom. And to know that right where I am, God is, love is, freedom is, peace is. Even in moments where the world may be telling me otherwise, even in moments where it becomes harder to see, I can ask for that veil to be removed and to see clearly and to know the wholeness and the freedom and the creative possibility that lives within me, and choose to express that potentiality, that pure potentiality, in a way that only I can. I choose this day to focus on the possibility of love in action. I choose this day to be the catalyst of healing for this planet. Whew, that's a big call, y'all. I choose this day to be the catalyst of healing for this planet, for the collective, for humanity. And this is done through love, not effort. Healing is happening now. As we let love lead the way, healing is happening now. Healing is happening now. I claim it, I declare it, I affirm it to be so. As I release this word into the law that always says, yes, my beloved, and I know it is so. And together we say, and so it is. Yes, 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 yes.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love.
Take a stand for love this day.
There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love.
So we have the opportunity now to move into our moment of integration. And I invite you, if you feel comfortable, to turn to someone in the room. Maybe you can even get up and move around. And we're going to have an opportunity to practice. And each of you are going to get to share what you're feeling right now and what you need right now. And the other person is just going to say, yes, I hear you, I see you. They're not going to solve your problem. If you say you need a hug, they're not going to give you a hug. They're just going to be that space for you to practice acknowledging what you're feeling and making a request for what you need. Make sense? And then we'll switch. Make sure each person has a chance. All right, so partner up, find someone. If you're online, I invite you to do the same by just typing in the chat. What are you feeling right now? There is no right or wrong way to feel. And in this moment, may be very different than when you walked in the door. And that's okay. What are you feeling right now? And what do you need? If you were to make a request, what do you need? I see you, I hear you, I acknowledge you. Go ahead and switch if you haven't switched yet. Make sure everyone gets an opportunity to share. All right, start to wrap up your share. When you are complete, find yourself back to your seat. Make your way back to your seat and find silence. Oh, don't forget to acknowledge your partner. If you've already moved, find them. You can do a little acknowledgement with your eyes of gratitude. Acknowledge your partner. Thank your partner. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Oh, let's take another deep breath. Yes. Beautiful. All right. So every month, we have the opportunity to highlight an organization in a community, in our community, that is doing good works. We usually do this the last Sunday of the month, but today we're doing it early because the organization we are honoring, she is also doing a presentation today after service. So we figured, hey, you're here today, why don't you go ahead and share a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and invite up now Jennifer Crossan from the Wendy Knoll Memorial Sanctuary. Yes, I just had Green Burial written down, so that's the full name, and we'll get you this microphone. Yes.
Well, I appreciate. I actually didn't realize that that's what you were going to do today. So
Yes,
I'm
so you're
very
getting
grateful.
some money too. We're donating to you.
I'm very grateful on behalf of the board of Windy Knoll Memorial Sanctuary, and I hope that you all will stick around for my presentation later on. It's a subject I'm very passionate about, natural burial, and the main reason, I guess, is because it gives people a very conscious end-of-life choice that honors our home, Mother Earth. So that is why I really want to do it. Plus, it's also going back to the past, the way our some of us great-great-grandparents, ancestors, had honored their loved ones. So it's a wonderful thing, and I promise it's a very short slide presentation, and then I would be honored to answer any questions that you all have. So I really appreciate it, because we are really working toward making this reality for everybody in Kentucky.
Thank you, Jennifer. We are very lucky to have this opportunity here in Kentucky, right? Not every state does, and so I'm excited to learn more about that as well. So we're going to move into our time of conscious giving, and with that, there are several ways to give. We'll pass a basket in the room, but you can also give online. You can go to our website. You can also text the word GIVE to 859-209-6996. Thank you. And now we do this together as well. I invite you to repeat after me our offering affirmation. Divine love as me.
Divine love as me
Blesses and multiplies all that I have.
blesses and multiplies all that I have,
All that I give,
all that I give,
and all that I receive.
all that I receive.
I joyously contribute to the vision of Ahava,
I joyously contribute to the vision of Ahava,
knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
And so it is.
And so it is. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful.
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 I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful. Grateful.
Yes. A few things going on. We are offering Ahava 101 the last Sunday of this month after service. So if you are newer to Ahava, if you've been attending for a while and actively engaged but haven't yet said yes to membership, this would also be your opportunity to find out more about Ahava and decide if becoming an official member is for you. That will be Sunday following service, November 24th. We have, as we mentioned, the green burial after today, so stick around. It starts at 12:15. It'll be here in the sanctuary, so go grab your coffee and snacks, all that, and then come back in for that presentation starting at 12:15. And then next Sunday, excited to invite in a guest speaker, Gina Alisea. Gina and I go back 25 some odd years, and in Chicago, we first met at Unity in Chicago. We were in an Artist Way class together and became partners in that class. And she has recently become a minister after also becoming a licensed practitioner for many, many years. and she will be in the area, and we're excited to have her here to share her wisdom with us. So be here next Sunday for the wonderful Reverend Gina Alicea, and save the date for our upcoming holiday services, y'all. Sunday, December 8th this is new to our community, and I think that it is going to be a new annual ritual and favorite. The Blue Holiday Service. So in lieu of our regular service, December 8th, our practitioners have created a service that will be filled with music and readings and ritual and an opportunity to honor all of our feelings that may arise, and particularly hold space for grief and those that we are honoring and remembering and maybe missing during this holiday season. So Blue Holiday Service, December 8th. December 9th, that's a Thursday night, is our annual Mini Paths One Light candlelight service. Be here, bring your friends. It's a powerful service as well, and filled with music, candlelighting, readings, all of that good stuff. December 29th, that Sunday, will be our annual Burning Bowl service, where we get to let go of what is no longer serving and step into the powerful practice of embracing the new year, ending the year with completion, yes? So those are our upcoming special services. Look forward to seeing you for all of those. Mark them in your calendar. We'll be sending out more information soon. A reminder that we have licensed spiritual practitioners here to support you in prayer. Today, Nancy Ison's on duty, so she'll be available for you in the prayer area. And you can also make a prayer request, drop it in the prayer box, or make a prayer request online. So thank you, Nancy, for that. We also have our practitioners available for one-on-one sessions. If you're looking to go deeper and really transform, looking at a belief or a block that you may have, and you want to sit with someone who can guide you through a process of uncovering that belief and shedding some light on perhaps a new possibility. That is the work that our practitioners do. So you can pick up one of their cards and book one of those sessions. Those sessions are for a fee, and they keep it as a low, accessible fee. Never let money be an obstacle, right? So reach out to them and ask about that. Now, let us end our service with our benediction. Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
It's this thing called life.
It is this thing called life.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my affairs.
Life is in my affairs.
I accept it. I am it. And I share it. Just the way it appears.
Just the way it appears.
And just the way it appears not.
Just the way it appears not.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
Yes, so let's sing out with Om Shanti. Again, Om means God, spirit, life. Shanti means peace. So let us affirm peace today. Sorry, I'll still talk.
And I have
Do that again.
Corabelle's helping
Yay,
me.
Corabelle.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. One more time. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om. Peace inside my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God and only God I live to see. Peace inside my heart, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om. blessed week, everyone.
Go get your coffee, snack, tea, hugs, connect, and then come back in here, 12:15.